Hello, hello. My question for you is, are you ready for something awesome and unexpected to happen today? You're waking up telling yourself a story about this day. You can't help that. You can't turn that off. It's part of the manifesting capability of being a human being, is that you have the ability to run images in your mind before they actually happen. And it is such an incredible gift that we can do this, that we can actually create experiences. Oh gosh, that was interesting. The crows are chasing a hawk. Anyway, it is a gift that you can create these images in your mind before anything happens, because you can actually cause yourself to be in the energetic frequency of the person having that experience before it happens to you, thus creating the energetic frequency so that it's easier for you to step into being that person. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Little Jim Carrey for you. So we're talking about creating a field of opportunities and the life that you actually want to live, versus waking up, rehearsing the same thoughts, feelings, patterns on a daily basis, and then as a result having the same experiences on a daily basis. So here's how it works. I want you to tune in to yourself right now. Good morning. Oh, I'm so glad. Black Rose Clothing Co. says, good morning. I love this way to start my day. So I want you to tune in to where you are. Whether you're at the beginning of the day, whether you're at the end of the day, just, if you're watching the recording, or maybe you work night shifts and you're watching this, at the end of your day. What are you thinking about with regards to what you expect to happen today? Are you feeling like a sense of dread? Knowing that you are feeling like that you're going into the same old situation that you went into yesterday? Are you feeling annoyance, frustration, anger, resentment? What are the things that you're rehearsing? What's the story you're telling yourself about how this day is going to go? And I just want you to notice it right now. Just notice it. No judgment. There's nothing wrong with how you're thinking. This is not about being right and wrong. This is just being, and it's stepping into a noticing of the pattern that you're rehearsing so that you can transform your experience, if that's what you want. And if it's not, that's great. I gotta show you this view here. It's so beautiful. All right, so turn that back around. All right, so you're noticing. Now, what is it? If you feel comfortable sharing, what is it that you're telling yourself about how this day is gonna go? Or how an experience is gonna go today? Like maybe you have a phone call on the calendar. Look at your calendar. Because what you're doing below the surface of your conscious mind is you have a subconscious understanding of what's on your calendar for the day. If it's not conscious, it could be conscious. And you are making up a story, again, with the subconscious mind about how that's going to go. So what we want to do, because this is a power that you can't turn off, that you have as a human being. The power to consciously create images in your mind that change your actual experience by changing your energetic frequency. Essentially, as Joe Dispenza puts it, you create the new experience with your mind and your body follows. It can't help it. So you're thinking about, tapping into the unconscious and okay, what is the story that I'm playing? Because you probably don't think about this very often because it's so underlying. So you reach for that story and then you decide, is this a story that I want? Not, is this a story that's probable? Is this a story that's realistic? Is this a story that I want? And if it's not, this is your opportunity to create the story that you do want. Now, do you want to experience a surprise and delight today? Something unexpected, something new and exciting. What does that feel like in your body? Can you see yourself in the energy of like, oh, that's so awesome? Can you see yourself in the energy of excitement and surprise and delight? And if you can, I want you to start putting that on for yourself as a story that you're telling yourself about how this day will go, as if it's already gone. So how this day went, right? And maybe it's not surprise and delight. Maybe it's something else. What do you want to experience today? And you share that so we can hold that with you, because the more energetic frequency we have holding that image of you, the better off you're going to be in terms of manifesting it. Black roses. I love this. Yes, I need to change it up. Beautiful. So, the bottom line here is really an understanding of just how fucking powerful you are. God, you're so powerful. And the reason that you don't realize how powerful you are, if you don't, is because the part of you that is the most powerful is a part that has sort of gone underground in terms of using your thoughts to work in harmony with manifestation, and that those thoughts are at work whether you're being intentional with them or not. So it can be really difficult to actually, if you're not aware of how law works, to tune into the power that you have at your disposal, because it almost feels like sometimes that life is happening to you instead of through you. And what I mean by that is, you know, maybe you didn't realize that you're waking up in the morning like, ugh. You know, that's, like I said, it's a subconscious thought. It's below the conscious mind. It's not something we're necessarily like digging after if you're not in awareness training. So it could feel like, well, I don't have those thoughts, but this is happening. Well, if it's happening, I encourage you to go after what your thoughts are, because I bet you if you dig, they're there. And, or even better, I mean, that's like for the person who really wants the proof and the evidence. But even better, because I feel like that's actually not a great tip, because why would we want to go after the things that aren't serving us? Like, why would we want to chase them and put more energy into them? So I'm going to correct myself and say, start changing the thoughts. So, you know, if you want the evidence, let's go for the evidence that it does work in a positive way, not that it's working in a, quote, way that's not to your preference. So, proof that it works. Here's what you're going to do today. You're going to notice the thoughts without judging them of what you expect to happen this day. You're going to replace them with what you want to happen multiple times throughout the day. So like set an alarm on your phone for like 9, 12, 3, 6, 9. And have that alarm be, you know, generate the feeling of gratitude. Generate the feeling of excitement. Whatever it is that you want to happen today. Generate the feeling that will come when I have the unexpected joy come into my life today as a surprise, to cause yourself to go into that emotional frequency multiple times throughout the day. Because the universe is reading our predominant mental message, whatever we're telling ourselves the most. And at the end of the day, come back to this video. I'm going to post it on IGTV and share. How did it help? What happened? What unexpected thing dropped in today? And like really look for it. You know, that's what the person who's who's really manifesting their life does. They know it's coming. They know it'll be here. How does that feel? Does that feel exciting? Does anything unclear? So you're gonna notice, replace, set alarms. Black roses. This is just what I needed today. You're the best. Awesome. You're the best. Then it's noticing again. And then it's coming back here to document and celebrate. Because here's the thing. When you're given a gift, appreciation and recognition of the gift, oh my God, it makes the gifts go so much farther in the reverberation of the energetic field. So you really want to claim like what happens today as it happens. So you can come back here and post it. You can tell a friend, hey, I did this today and it worked. But you really want to recognize it for yourself and for the universe. It's like being a good steward of this power that you've been gifted as a human being. Recognizing is so important. Oh my goodness, you guys, how is this spider? Look at this little guy. Hold on. Spider is a symbol of ancient feminine wisdom. I don't know how wise she is out here in the snow. No, she looks fine. Looks like she's just moving along. How cool that I spotted her. I mean, look how tiny she is. I think she's just coming in to say, you have the power within you to weave your own destiny. It's just a matter of spinning your own web, right? It's really, God, that's so cool. It's, if you think about it, right, your ability to create and conjure up those images in your mind is essentially like a spider who's spinning her own web. Like, she knows the pattern that she wants to do. She has the power inside of her to create the web. She gets to stand right at the center of it once it's created, which I think is celebrating your wins. If you're just joining us, we just stumbled upon a cute little spider making her way in the snow, representing ancient feminine wisdom for us, helping us remember how powerful we are, and that we get to weave our own web of destiny. And it starts with an image. It starts with knowing where we want to go first. Then it's weaving the web, standing in the center of it with pride, celebration, and then reaping the rewards as opportunities, or in this case, flies, meals come into our sphere because we've created an energetic frequency that captures them. How cool is that? My goodness. Mother Nature is pretty remarkable. All right, I hope that served. If it did, I ask you to share this. I love how much this is helping people, and I want to keep helping people as much as I can. So share it in your stories. If you like mention us, we can also share that you shared it, which is always fun. I just like the community aspect of that. What else? We've got some really cool stuff coming up in the app. If you're not already a member, check out our link in profile and the Becca Rose community app. It's free, and there's a ton of free classes in there, like intro to tarot, intro to sacred journaling, crystals and grid work, dream interpretation. There's some really cool stuff in there. Oh, it's women only. So keep that in mind to all my heart-centered guys. I love you, and this is a space for women. And yeah, all you have to do is click the link in the profile to find us. I love the discount I get at the shop every time with my little card. Yeah! We do have a loyalty membership. Thank you for mentioning that. You can join the loyalty when you come into the shop, And for every 200 points, you get a $10 store credit. And everybody seems to really love that. It's so fun to, you know, check and see if you have any credit. All right, thanks for coming with me on my walk. I almost wiped out back there. That would have been funny. This is just the highlight of my day. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.